All right, here we go. The Unknown Paints Pro Late Model Series, third race and the final one of the night here. Your pole sitter, Jamie Kephart, looking to rebound after that second place finish in the 358 Modifieds. 2 going to Chris Jones there tonight. 3, Wyatt Walker, your 358 Modified race winner here tonight. In the 3 spot, Anthony Monroe, Broken Axle Motorsports owner and operator. Justin Smolden, Open Wheel Mafia, Choice Inc. Esports there on the 5. And the 6 of Joe Garcia and the Warrior Racing 114. So that's your lineup here tonight. A little field here for these guys, but they'll be all right. They'll get out there. 73 degrees, and damn, it's sticky. 44 humidity out there. Cloudy and 3-mile-an-hour winds. And big thanks again to Unknown Paints for being the title sponsor of tonight's racing action. And if you're looking for paints and you're a veteran or active service member of any branch, get with Unknown Paints. He is an active military man himself, and he gives great rates, and hell, he even throws in some paints for free for servicemen and women. So if you need a paint, get with Unknown Paints. All right. The Gap Sauce is up. 50 laps tonight in this Unknown Paints Pro Late Model Series, and I tell you what, these boys, they know how to get the job done out here, all right? I've seen these guys. These 6 boys, they can race. That part up there, Jones, Wyatt Walker, Monroe, Smolden, and Garcia. Some of the best that is in the dirt right here. So we're going to have 50 laps to duke it out. That's more than double than what we should have ran. We try to throw, a big race in there every once in a while. So we'll get these boys P1 to green, and we'll let them loose here at Lincoln for 50 laps tonight. Hopefully you guys are still sticking around. If you haven't already, make sure you check out that 360 race, that 358 modified race, and put a like on this one here. It helps us out. So here we go. Jamie Kephart in that green and black Trash Panda 2.0. There on the bottom. Chris Jones on the high side, 54. So King Fast Sim Sports.
Green flag.
Green flag out, and just like that, we're crashing in the back. Big wreck in the back, and we already got a caution out here. We'll throw a yellow here.
Yellow flag.
We got to bring out our first yellow here, and let's take a look here.
That was on me.
I don't
Sorry,
know.
Small, got loose.
I'm trying to figure out what happened here, and the 82 gets down into Smolden there, and then Smolden up into the track, and then everybody else just gets loose there. So, yep, the 82 just got loose with it. So that's on Anthony Monroe, and we'll get him lined back up and try again. Oh man, tough break. He's on his lid. All right, we'll get them lined back up. We'll go P1 to green here. Both guys in the pit, so unfortunate. All right, let's get them going. All right, P1 to green. Here we go. Let's see if we can do it here. All right. Boogeyman, Chris Jones, Wyatt Walker, and Garcia. And here we go. The Boogeyman up here. Chris Jones, Wyatt Walker, and Garcia back out here in action here. A 114 machine.
Green.
Green flag out. We're back racing here at Lincoln. Here we go. Couple cars out early in this one. You hate to see it, but Chris Jones working that high side here. 50 laps is the call. Good looking stuff right here with the top 3. Boogeyman, Chris Jones, and Wyatt Walker. I'll tell you what, anybody's race here, man. These top 3 boys getting after it tonight. Chris Jones on that high side in the 54. Jamie Kephart there in that black and green, number 2. And Wyatt Walker also in a green and black and white, 85. Oh, it's always a shootout, man. Some of the best out here, like I said. These boys running it out right now. Jamie Kephart's going to have his hands full with Chris Jones and Wyatt Walker digging up behind him. Chris Jones can wheel one of these things too, so he knows what he's doing. Wyatt's going to look down to the bottom side in that 85. Chris Jones up to the high side and yaws it out there. Jamie Kephart running away with it here. Boys back here for second and third. Chris Jones and Wyatt Walker get themselves situated here. Dialed in. As we're 9 of 50 in the books here at Lincoln. Now throwing haymakers right now, trying to get something to work. But it's a great side-by-side battle. A couple veteran drivers in the lead. Chris Jones, Wyatt Walker, both guys been in here for over a year and a half. They know the program. Takes time to build this kind of camaraderie, and you see it right here. Wyatt Walker able to put that pass down on Chris Jones, and Chris Jones will look to rebound here and try to get something underneath him also. Garcia right back here on the 114. Chris Jones here digging with Wyatt. Jamie Kephart, your leader right now. 12 of 50 in the books here at Lincoln. Let's jump inside the cockpit with Chris Jones. You're riding with Chris Jones out of Australia. Chris Jones right now trying to do everything he can to catch Wyatt Walker. Let's jump into cockpit with Wyatt Walker here. Yeah, Wyatt Walker looking good right now. Trying to chase him down here. Boogeyman out front. Wyatt Walker in that 2 spot. Chris Jones, and here's Garcia. Let's ride with the 114 here. We're just taking a circle tour here, and Garcia's going to bring it down into the pits here. Park it. 114 coming in the pits here. So right now, Jamie Kephart, 19 of 50 in the books. That's the man out front right now. Absolutely. Wyatt Walker in the 2 spot. Chris Jones trying to hang on. We got 30 laps left to go here at Lincoln. Wyatt Walker going to try to get up here and catch these boys. Yeah, a couple guys crashed out early in this one, unfortunately. With Anthony Monroe getting flipped over himself and Smolden getting launched into the pits. Both those drivers out of contention here tonight. Yes, Jamie Kephart is your leader. But you see the gap. It's closing. Wyatt Walker's digging. He's doing what he can here. You should see a good move here soon. Wyatt Walker trying to tighten up this field here for the front. Jamie Kephart, your leader. Wyatt Walker into 2. Chris Jones there. Digging back there into 3. And they have it right there, lap 25. Working their way up right now, lap 25. 26 to go. Wyatt Walker trying to find a line here. That'll be the halfway marker right there. We'll have a caution out on the speedway.
Caution, yellow flag.
Caution out on the speedway. It is a competition yellow here. Halfway through, there's only 3 of you out here, so we'll tighten it up. That'll be the one and only caution that is going to be out here, unless obviously there's a freaking wreck, which I wouldn't imagine going to happen with you 3 out here. So bunch it back up here. We'll go 1 lap around here, and then we'll go back to green. All right, boys, good luck. All right. Get through the competition yellow here. We got 3 guys out there battling it out. Let's tighten up the field here a little bit. Make things a little more interesting. We'll go P1 to green here next time by. They're coming around right now, and we'll get these guys P1 to green right here. We'll get right back to the action. But we got 3 guys out here. Let's tighten it up, see if we get a good battle here. Get these boys can start throwing some sliders and some haymakers on each other. All right, here we go. Jamie Kephart, Wyatt Walker, and Chris Jones. That was the one and only caution here. We threw a comp caution. We can do that. We run it. We can do what we want. But here we go. We tighten it up. Here we go. Back at it. Here we go. 24 laps to go at Lincoln. Tightened our field up just a little bit here. Wyatt Walker to the back bumper. Chris Jones. Fading a little bit there in that 54. He's trying to dig his way up here. All 3 of these guys will be in the top 3 here tonight. So will we start seeing some haymakers being thrown? 23 laps to go. Wyatt Walker, Chris Jones. Your top 3 here. 22 laps left to go here at Lincoln. Things are tightening up. Business is opening. Jamie Kephart going to have his hands full here with Wyatt Walker digging back there. The young buck. Bowling Springs, South Carolina. Wyatt right there behind him. Jamie Kephart is your leader. Out of Newman, Georgia. Chris Jones, I'll tell you what, he's found a line there. Watch this, folks. Chris Jones. 20 laps to go. Things getting interesting up here in the front. Jamie Kephart found himself a pretty good line there. Jamie right now just trying to hold on to that bottom, find some grip down there, but not get too close to that wall. We saw what happened to Noah Gregson when he got close to that wall this weekend at North Wilkesboro. Just plowed that motherfucker. So you want to be down there, but you know, you don't want to be too far down there. But Jamie Kephart right now, smooth operator he is. Wyatt Walker in that 2 spot. And Chris Jones in the 3. And Wyatt right now reeling them in. Trying to get Jamie Kephart to his bumper. If he's stuck around this far, you're going to be in for an exciting finish right here, boys. 2 of the best in the league right here. When it comes to dirt racing, it don't get much better than what you're watching right here. These boys can wheel these late models around. Jamie Kephart right now trying to hold that line off. Wyatt Walker, you got 15 laps to play this game. You know, Jamie Kephart, he plays checkers. He don't play chess. And I tell you what, it's harder to win in checkers than it is in chess right now. And you see that Jamie Kephart will not slip up too much. Right now running a good line right there in the middle. Found something. Wyatt gets tight. He's going to give that back to him. It's going to take 2 more laps just to get that time back there. So he'll reel him back in here, see if he can line him up. But I think maybe Wyatt may be waiting to pull this rabbit out of his hat here with about 2 to go. If the rabbit hasn't jumped out yet. Right now, Jamie Kephart making 11 to go. Hanging in there. Lucky man trying to do everything he can to finish this race off. 10 laps to go. Big thanks again to Unknown Paints and Setups for being the title sponsor of this Dirt Pro Late Model Series here, man. Like I said, if you're an active veteran or a member of any kind of branch of military, doesn't matter what it is, Unknown Paints will take care of you, man. Great discounts. Some paints are even free. So check them out. Unknown Paints for all your paint needs here on iRacing. I'll tell you what, they're going to need some paint here after this race. I got a feeling Wyatt Walker is going to get up to this man's back bumper here. And I told you, I'll reel him in here. With about 3 to go, we're going to start seeing the chess match come out here. Right now, all the pieces are being put on the board here with about 8 laps to go. When we start getting down to this about 3 to go here, you're going to see Wyatt start moving that car around back there. He's going to try to start finding that line. Now, where that line's going to be, I don't know yet, but he's looking for something. 6 laps to go. Jamie's doing a great job as the leader, trying to hold him off and just run a consistent line. It's Wyatt's job now to find that speed line. And not every track just has a speed line. I mean, you got to really work for it here. Wyatt Walker there in that 2 spot. Chris Jones in the 3. Joe Garcia finished in the 4 spot. Anthony Monroe in the 5, and Smolden rounds out the top 6. Unfortunately, all those guys in the pits here with 4 laps to go at Lincoln. Wyatt Walker gonna have to try to pull a rabbit out of the hat here with 3 to go next time by. Jamie Kephart, 2 more laps around Lincoln here to finish up the night, taking 2 of the 3. If he can finish it, 2 more laps here for him. Jamie Kephart, like I said, great racer, been in the league now, probably going on year number 3. I would imagine, man, like I said. Very respectful driver, knowledgeable driver. Jamie Kephart coming to the white flag this time by here. 1 more time around Lincoln as he goes through 1 and 2 here, taking the high side. Wyatt looks for something. A little too late, not enough time here, so 3 and 4 ain't going to be much different for him. Out the door. Jamie Kephart wins the 50-lapper tonight in the Unknown Paints Pro Late Model Series. Wyatt Walker into 2. Chris Jones rounds out your top 3. Unofficial results left of the screen. I think you guys can figure out the top 3 here, so good work, boys. That was fun. Appreciate you guys coming out. Like I said, unfortunate wreck for those other guys, and but we made it fun. 50 laps, that was awesome. Good shit, boys. We'll get these interviews underway here in just a second. Man, tell you what, that was fun. That was fun. Chris Jones brings it home into P3 here tonight in that Sofa King Fast Sim Sports machine. Wyatt Walker, the Walker Ridge Plantation Dirt FX Design Rowdy Energy number 2 spot, and Jamie Kephart, the Trash Panda Choice Inc. Esports. Looking good here tonight. All right, we'll get the interviews underway. All right, here we go. We'll start off with the 3rd place driver out here tonight out of Australia in the Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. Chris Jones, you got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, I got to tell you, this is probably one of the hardest top 3s that you've ever had to be a part of in racing in the league here. And you found yourself just hanging out, walking around, and taking a nice stroll through Lincoln here tonight. Break down your race for us.
Yeah, there's no way I was catching them. I literally bought this track yesterday night. So there was just no way in the world I was going to catch them. And yeah, everyone wrecked, and yeah, we literally just rolled around. There was nothing about it. We just drove.
Yeah, sometimes that's the best. You know what I mean? Easy points night here, and you love to have them when you can get them. So great race again, Jones, and let's hear that list of sponsors.
Just Logistics for your trucking, Spielwood Hobbies, Push and Cushion Productions, Ground Zero Graphics, and Choice Inc. Esports.
There you have it. Chris Jones, P3 here tonight at Lincoln. Great race. Went over now to our 2nd place driver out of Bowling Springs, South Carolina in the 85. Wyatt Walker, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
I forgot. We're doing the whole CNN, the teleport and talk here. You know, got to have a delay there so you can hear me. But great race tonight. P2 for yourself, up one spot from where you qualified. 50 laps. I know some guys are a fan of the longer races, and like I said, we're gonna have a few of those with the 358s and the pro late models, and in here tonight with the 50 laps here. Good race battle there between you and Kephart. Maybe you just needed a little bit more there. Maybe another 50 laps or so. Break down your race.
Yeah, I was catching them after we had a couple green flag laps after that first restart. I don't know if I would have caught him to get on his bumper, but he wasn't leaving me either. Kind of got in a rhythm, and then the competition caution come out, and I knew that was gonna be the only chance to get a run on him. And the middle of the track, kind of top was there, and I noticed he was still on the bottom, so that was my only run, and there just wasn't enough momentum on the bottom to get it done. And then he jumped up there, and then it was just trying to keep up with him, and I about lost the car one time, so I just kind of let off a little bit, and there wasn't enough time to get back up there. I don't think I would have caught him anyway. He's just a little bit faster toward the end.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, nothing wrong with second here. Good points tonight for everybody over there in the team, and great work again, Wyatt, tonight. And who's them great sponsors you want to thank, buddy?
And thank you for doing this every week. Definitely enjoy the 50 laps, whether it's one car or 100. Walker Ridge Plantations and Dairy Effects Designs.
Absolutely. There you have it. Wyatt Walker, P2 here tonight. Went over down to our race winner out of Georgia in the Trash Panda Racing Choice Inc. Esports Machine. Jamie Kephart, you got a copy.
Yes, sir. I got it.
Hey, great race. That was fun to watch. Dominating performance there from start to finish. We had that competition yellow come out, tighten the field back up, but it didn't skip a beat for you. Great race. Break down your run for us.
Yeah, man, overall it was a good run. We was able to hit our marks. We chewed up the bottom, just like we do at most tracks, and then started easing our way up. I could hear Wyatt sliding from the bottom to the top, and I knew he was trying out the mid or top area, so I was like, let's go up there and see what kind of meat's on the bone. So we went up there, and then after that competition caution, I could tell that I was getting a little bit of space in between us, but he kept us honest for sure. It was a good overall race, so yeah, man, it was fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Job well done, and congrats again on the big win here tonight. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank?
I got to thank my team over here, Choice Inc. Esports. Was able to get Jonesy up to the P3. Unfortunately, Garcia and Smolin got taken out. Got to thank Scrubwriter Graphics, Mr. Blake Bull. He keeps me looking sharp on the track. Him and Courtney. Got to thank Boss Contractor for coming on board, Trash Panda Mafia. Everybody who sponsors these Tuesday night events for us and lets us run on dirt, and I appreciate you for putting it all together, Hon. Thank you, man. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
Absolutely. There you have it. Jamie Kephart, big win here tonight in the Pro Late Models at Lincoln. Wyatt and Walker in the 2. Chris Jones rounds out your top 3. Great race, guys.